a lot of stylists are getting to the point where they don't want to do kids' hair. And what you don't realize is people get used to a certain pattern, or they get used to certain people, or being around, they get used to a pattern. So by you not doing little girls' hair or doing kids' hair, they not gonna come to you when they get older or when they grow up. Like, you just not gonna be the stylist they go to. They gonna go to the stylist they always went to. That's why barbers know it's good to be that little boy's first haircut, because the mom is gonna feel comfortable, or the mom or the dad is gonna feel comfortable bringing that child back to that barber, because that's who they started with. And as they grow up and get older, they're gonna realize, okay, this has been my barber since I was 5, and I'm 25 now, so I'm still gonna go to him. Long as he cut hair, I'm still gonna go to him. Like, even if I move out of town, when I am back home, that's my home barber. That's just how it is. So I don't know what's up with these stylists. Oh, I don't do kids, don't bring kids, don't do like, I'm fine with it, because I want to teach little girls how to love their hair. I didn't have that choice. Like, you're not supposed to give a child a perm before they hit 4 or 5. I think that's how it goes. Either way, I got my first perm at like 5, and from 5 to when I had my first haircut, I think it was 14, and I begged for that. So from 5 to 14, which is 9 years, I was getting perms. Well, perms are actually the curly one that white people get. We get relaxers. So I was getting relaxers, and I didn't have a choice in the fact. Like, I didn't know that my hair curled up. I didn't know that I could have a fro. I didn't know that my hair was beautiful, because I was kind of forced to have straight hair. I always loved curly hair, because I buy curly weave. Or like when I was in like middle school, when I started wearing tracks, and I was about 12 when I started doing my own hair. So at 12, I was buying curly weave, and I have like a little fro or a mini fro. So I always liked the afro and the curl look. I just didn't know my hair did it. Like, I knew my hair would curl up at the roots, and that's how I knew when I needed a perm, a relaxer. So I want to teach little girls that they can love themselves. And we are getting in the day and age where some women are having kids with African descent or black men, and not kids, some women. Did I say women? Whatever. Anyway, some women are having kids with people of different races, and they don't know how to comb their kids' hair. They don't know what to do to their kids' hair. So the fact that that is more accepted now, that's a big audience of people who aren't being catered to. And their hair is kinky and coily just like my hair, because their dad is, I guess, the same color as my dad. So yeah, that's our audience that, a lot of people don't do or won't do, or they don't know how to reach out. And you have a lot of people adopting black kids or kids of African descent. Like, you have a lot of different ethnicities adopting them, and they don't know how to do hair. They don't know how to do our hair, because they used to, washing their hair every day, wake up and brush it or put it in a ponytail. You can't do our hair like that. They wash their hair every day because they don't like the greasy look or how oily, or how their hair gets. We need those oils. We need to retain those oils. We actually put oils on top of oils. So, and a lot of people, their hair is bone straight, so they can comb their hair from any point. Even though you're supposed to comb the hair from the ends up, they can comb their hair how they want to. They can comb from the root to the end. We can't do that. And that's the problem with us. Like, a lot of us don't know how to comb our hair, because we weren't taught to be natural. We weren't taught to, to love ourselves. We have been programmed. And it's like, if we don't deprogram or unlearn and relearn, then we're fucked. So that's it. That's really why I would want to be a stylist, because I know I bring that difference. Like, I'm not saying I'm the only one who does that, because I know a lot of stylists who focus on natural hair. But I know for the other 80%, most of them can't tell you how to treat your hair, or your edges start falling out, or you start getting traction alopecia, or you start thinning. They don't care. They still gonna put that glue on top of your head. They still gonna do that style to you. I would turn, like, even now, before I even have my clientele, I'm gonna turn certain styles down. Like, if I know your hair isn't strong enough for that style, I'm not gonna do it. You can find somebody to do it, and I'm not mad at you for that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, your hair gonna fall out. And when you come back to me after your hair has fallen out, I'm gonna say, I told you so. Because just because it looked good on somebody else, or it looked good on the picture that you showed me, doesn't mean it's gonna look like that on you. Because everybody's hair is different. The density of your hair is different. All of that could be different. It's a lot of factors that play into that. The medicines you may take, your health in general can play a huge factor into how your hair grows. Your diet plays a big factor into that. And a lot of people don't know that. Or even if they do know it, they're not doing anything to change it. Like, water intake. A lot of people don't drink water. I don't see how you survive and don't drink water. But anyway, that's a whole different conversation. But it's a lot of things that plays a factor into hair. And I know, to be the stylist that I feel like I need or want to be, I have to seek more knowledge. I have to gain more knowledge. I have to be basically a sponge. Like, and the fact that this is something I'm interested in, I don't mind being a sponge. I don't mind learning everything that I'm going to learn, because it's for the better. It's going to benefit me and anybody that I literally touch, or anybody that I am around. So that's why I want to be a stylist. That's exactly why I want to be a stylist, and it's going to happen. I see the light at the end of this tunnel. I'm going to finish this last semester. I'm going to graduate. I'm going to go to state boards. I'm going to pass my test the first time, because we speaking stuff like this into existence too. So I'm going to pass my test the first time. I'm going to state boards. I don't know if I want to be in an actual salon, because people don't realize that just because you're a cosmetologist or you're licensed, that doesn't mean you have to be in a salon. Long as you still keep up with everything that you learned, or you remember everything that you learned, it don't matter where you do hair at. As long as you sanitize, you take care of your environment, you in a clean environment, it don't matter where you do hair at. Because, yeah, that's another video also. But I don't know what I want to do after that, but I know what I want to start. So that's my plan. And my mom called me in the middle of this video, but I feel like because I started exactly where I left off, you can't tell that the video is 2 videos. But anyway, so I probably got a 15-minute video.